It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Welcome to episode number 18 of Comps 101. I got my man here, Jamil Dimji, and we are here to hopefully enlighten you on what makes a property worth what it's worth. What's the ARV? Comps 101. It starts with knowing if you actually can figure out what the property is worth, which will allow you to determine if you have a great deal or not. What's going on, Jamil?
What up, dog?
You got it, man. Glad he could join us this week. He's back from almost a vacation. You've told the story, have you?
Yeah. I think some of the folks might know. But yeah, we got deported out of Hawaii, so I'm hanging out in LA for another few days with my mom and my family, and then heading back to Phoenix on Sunday.
Okay, I'm still in LA. Okay. Yeah. All right. If you want to explain why we're here a little bit, and we'll get right at it.
So, guys, Ty and I have been in this business for a minute, and the one thing we notice that is the hardest thing for new investors, new wholesalers to wrap their head around is understanding value, knowing what is a deal versus what is not a deal. The most difficult thing that I think I've seen for people to understand is this aspect of the business. And this is what, when people are unsuccessful with wholesale contracts, it's because they inaccurately valued their deal. And we do this so that you guys can overcome those barriers, so that you can know and be able to identify what is something you should spend your time on versus something you should just walk away from, so that you can actually do this business at a high level. And Ty and I dedicate ourselves to helping you guys do that. And so with that said, let's comp some houses.
All right, we're going to start with Thomas Booker.
What up?
Early is the first one. So you are rewarded, Thomas. You win the prize.
3737 North Gladstone Ave.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Now we can. Remove the banner. Remove the comment.
Cool.
All right.
Here we got a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1755 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at $134,536. This house is built in 58 on a 9278 square foot lot. Now let's see what we can find. So here it is. Here's our house. So 3-1-1755. That's a 2-238, so that's too large. And guys, just to let you know, I'm going to use 38th Street as my boundary here, because this is a major road, so we don't cross major roads. What do we got over here? Here we got a 3-2 2,300 square footer, so that's still large. This is still large. Not seeing a lot that is matching our size. There's some more comps.
Indiana is a non-disclosure state too.
Non-disclosure. So here's a 3-1-1080. When did this sell? In 19. So that's still a lot smaller than our subject. You pull this up.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
I see one on 37th Street, 4424.
A 2-1-1904 square footer. This sold for 107. So that gets me there. That pushes me up above 110 right now. Let's see what else I can find.
See if you can see 4424 37th Street.
And here's one, okay, 3424 37th Street.
Uh-huh. It would be, I guess, south of there, at the bottom part to the right.
$44.24.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Now it's larger than ours, right?
No, it's smaller. It's 1592. Ours is 1755.
It's showing here as a 2,300 square footer on Zillow.
Oh, it is? Okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me
What's the
put
address that you're looking at?
4424 East 37th.
Yep. It's got it listed as a 2,328 square footer. Let's see if I can see why.
Yeah, it's sold in MLS. Well, all of them have. I'm sorry, all of them did. I'm showing the pictures and everything on it.
Okay.
Looks like a okay rehab, I guess. I don't show the square footage change here with the MLS listing.
Well, I'm going to go with the MLS square footage over Zillow. So I think that's our comp, 134.
Mm-hmm.
So in Indianapolis, you're going to want to be at about 50% of that. So 75,
70, yeah, 70.
60, 70K, 67, 68K.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So boom. All right. Let's see who else we got here.
It's the flip man.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll go to where's this? Columbus, Mississippi, small town, but maybe we can pull some stuff.
910 13th Street, South Columbus.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't pull any comps. You got anything?
Well, Zillow is not giving me a lot. It is telling me that it is a one bathroom, 1558 square footer that they have pegged at 76,000. Let's see.
Let me go back in time a little bit.
So here's our subject. Not a lot of. Is this a non-disclosure state?
It is.
Let's try. Let's see what we got.
Screen up. My bad. Go ahead.
Let's see yours.
I don't pull anything. I went back.
I didn't pull anything either.
I went back 2 years and didn't pull anything. Small town. Columbus is probably only maybe 15, 20,000 people. So that's probably your issue there. So
yeah, not a lot of comps. And what I say when there's no comps, don't bother.
It's be tough to find buyers for it. So let's go.
There's one sale here that I can see that was a 2-bed, 2-bath that is about 1,300 square feet that sold for 96. So I would say that's probably the best comp we're going to find is around 100 grand. So you want to be picking that thing up around 40, 50 at the most.
All right, you see the next one there, 4826.
Copernicus. Is it in NOLA?
Mm-hmm.
Copernicus. 3-bed, 1-bath, 1125 square footer in New Orleans, Louisiana. Nolans. Here's our subject. We got a 126 that's much smaller. So let's keep looking.
So that's 60.
How big is our subject? 1125.
1120.
So here's a 3.2 1364 square footer that sold for 180 remodeled. So that's going to push me up to about 160 once I make the adjustment. Here's a 3.2 1256er that was remodeled from 18 that sold for 150. So I feel like 160 is still fair. This is an outlier. I'm gonna disregard this 260 sale here because that just does not fall in line with everything else that's around there. So I'm gonna pull that out of my comps.
I like that 160. I see one that sold back in April. 7 square footage lot. You know, it's very similar. 1953 bill. 160.
160 you got?
Yeah, I see a 155 similar too also. So it's in that range.
Yeah, I think 160 is the number.
Boom. Boom. Kaboom. All right, so let's go to Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay.
14.
Kenneth Wiley asked the question, does Ty or Jamil work with appraisers? If so, is that how we know how to determine ARV? Yes. Yes, I have spent a lot of time working with appraisers, licensed appraisers. I understand their processes. I've learned their techniques. I've learned the things that they go through in licensing. I've taken that knowledge and I brought it to the table for us to understand value here. So absolutely, that is how we do what we do. 1431 Thelbert.
Oh, I need to add it on. I'm sorry.
1431 Thelbert Drive, Fayetteville, North Carolina. All of you should be happy that your mamas didn't name you Thelbert. It's a 21775 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at $33,000.
There are a lot of cash sales in here too, which is
That's good. Good
a lot of cash sales
activity.
Yeah.
Here's our
Repeat that. You're breaking up. Say that again.
Here's our subject. Here's one that's 200 square feet bigger that sold for $39K. So I think 35 is still in play. Ooh, here's a 31975er that sold remodeled for 54. So I think that pulls us up to about 40. I feel good about a 40K ARV. Maybe 35. What is this? I'm gonna disregard that 150 because it's not in line with anything else that's around here. Here's a 32880 sold for 50. So that makes me feel good about 45 again. Here's a cash sale at 37. Cool. So I think ARV is going to be around 40K. Ty and
All righty. But we lost Jamil. He'll come back on. So let's go to the next one. He's back.
I think ARV on that one's about 40. So you want to be locking that thing up around 20.
Okay. All right. The next one is 659 Sarber Avenue, Montgomery, about an hour and 20 minutes south of me. (659) Sarber Avenue. I think I'm saying that right.
I think so.
Sarber.
3-bed, 1-bath, 1620 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at $107,000 in wonderful Montgomery, Alabama, close to where our good friend Ty is from.
It's AKA the Gump.
The Gump?
The Gump.
So here we got a sale of 4.2.
A lot of activity.
1629 square footer that's sold at $75K in original condition. Well, it looks somewhat updated, but still, I think that's probably a cash sale.
I see several cash sales in the hundreds, low hundreds.
Low hundreds. Here's a 32743 that is being rented at $1,200. That sold for $110. I think 110 is probably the ARV here, Ty. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also. Even though there's a lot of cash sales around that price, there's really not much above that. Yeah, especially, we're right in that year built. There's a lot of activity within 5 up or down. So yeah, that's what we'll probably roll with. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, if you could lock that thing up around 70K, I think you could wholesale that to a buy and hold investor pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that it must be a strong buy and hold area. There are a lot of good comps in here. Most of probably 40% of them are cash deals. So obviously some investors in there. So yeah, most definitely.
Cool.
All right, what else we got here? Let's see. And guys, if you're enjoying this, make sure you're liking it and sharing this. Probably don't say that enough.
Yeah, why don't you guys all do us a favor right now and like and share and tell Ty how much you like his new microphone. Leave a comment. Leave a comment about Ty's microphone because his voice sounds like butter.
All right. So I'm not sure how big.
You guys ever see Ty get uncomfortable?
Gosh. I don't know how big Dale City, Oklahoma is, but we're going to give it a shot.
Cool.
4424 Southeast 20th, I guess, Street Avenue, whatever. 4424 Southeast 20th. 4424.
It's not in Oklahoma City?
Let me see. What did I say it was? 20th. Yeah, I guess so.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,029 square footer. 70. Say it again.
A lot of activity.
A lot of activity. Zillow has it estimated at 70K. Let's see how far off that is. This is a single family built in 48 on an 8,300 square foot lot. Boom. Let's see what we got. Well, right nearby is got a 3.2, 1160. So it's about 100 square feet larger, and it's got an extra bath. So I'm going to give it about a $10,000 credit for that. So that 70K is starting to look pretty real to me. Let's see what we got here. Here's a 3.2, 1298. That was 82. So I'm still happy at 70K.
Look at the one for 115. I see one for 104. The one for 104 is almost an exact comp. I mean, exact 1948. The lot is just maybe 50, not even that, 40 square feet larger, and square footage. It's on 22nd Street, 4332 Southeast 22nd Street. Let me see if it was rehabbed.
Yeah, here's a remodel.
Yeah.
How many square feet is ours, Ty?
It's 1040, 1029.
I think 115 is the number.
Okay. All right.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, or right in there. Yeah. 115 to 110, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. So boom.
Oh.
Just like that.
Love how fast those can get.
Oh yeah. So what else we got here?
Scott Osborne has a question. Go ahead, Scott. Ask it.
Rip it. Oh yeah. I forgot to add the link. If people want to join us live, you can go to comps101.com. Give me a second to add the link here. What was his question? You can see it?
He hasn't asked it yet. He started with, I have a question.
All right. All right. So let's pull another property while I'm adding that link. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Cool.
One of your markets.
Love thing.
All right. You see it? 1720
Go ahead.
Granville.
What's the address?
1720 Granville Court South.
Okay. Granville?
Yeah.
Here we got a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1065 square footer in St. Pete, Florida. Zillow has it pegged at $124,000. Let's see if that's real.
A lot of activity. I know I keep saying that, but I love the
Love the activity. Lots. So we got 1065. Here's a 180. That's 1248. So that's going to take me to about 150, 160 right now. Let's see what else we got. Here's a 150. That's not a comp. Here's a 155. That was 900 square feet. So we might even get we might go north of 155. Here's a 3.2, 1160. What's ours again?
Ours is it's a 3.2 also.
And what's the size?
1055, 1065.
Well, I like this 195 here. And this is the one I'm going to hang on to. So I'm going to say, adjusting for that 100 square feet, about 180. That's our ARV.
Okay. That's the one on what?
16th
Avenue South.
Yep. What did you see?
Well, I see the 215 here. Well, those were built in 1940. You go with that?
This one was built in 40. And when's ours built?
28.
Yeah, I think when you're that old, I think that's okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think that's okay. We're not comparing a 1940 to a 1970. You know.
Yeah. I got you. We'll
I
roll
think
with it.
I think that's fair. I think 180 feels right. When you were looking on PropStream, what did you get a feeling for, Ty?
I got a feeling for around like the 150s.
Well, here's a 3.2 1136er that sold for 215.
Yeah, I was
Jeez.
about to bring that up too.
And it's a
so-
40 build as well. So that, I mean, that pushes us up to about 200.
Mhm.
Mm,
How close is that? Let me see. Yeah, that's like 2 blocks away. So yeah, gonna be in there. You can justify it.
you can justify 200 for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, 200.
All right, let's go to Texas. All right, from Giovanni Dean. What's up, Giovanni? Can I get a count for 1313?
Let's use PropStream for that one.
All right, okay.
We
So
in
13
Texas.
Off Street. Let me see here. Share the old screen. Boom. All right. 1313 cost. Liberty, Texas. Boom. All right. One stinking comp. All right. You see it here on the map, and then let's do this map here. So I only show one stinking comp for 48,000. Let's go back in time a little here.
Okay.
We'll go back a year. Okay, pulls up more. All right. So
Yeah, Kylie ARV 200.
the guy we just did.
Yeah.
So this was a 1972 build. So we have this 1968.
That's fair.
What is that? It was on the market 79 days, 68,000. We had this 1965 48, 54 for 104, then 130, then we got the 128. So the 128 was built in 80. So what are you thinking?
Well, we're in 72. That's 80. I think that's close enough. 43 days on market.
And our lot is a lot bigger, almost double.
Double.
So the same as the house.
Same square. I think you can justify 128, 130.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Boom. Not a lot of activity though. That's 2 years ago now. So
Yep.
keep that in mind, Giovanni. Not a lot of activity in that area. So all right. Okay, so let's go to Columbus, Ohio. 515 East Hinman.
Columbus. This one is on the market. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, 1726 square footer that is fully remodeled. I am going to go out on a limb and say that it is listed at its ARV, which is estimated at 179.9, and it is listed at 180. And just judging by the pictures, I'm going to call that after repair value because guess what? It has been repaired.
Yeah. Let me see if there's any recent trend. The most recent transaction that I'm showing was back in 15. They paid $13,500 for it. So that might be that's a nice little payday. Must have been a rental. And interesting. All right.
Let's do this one for Dex do deals before he has a seizure.
We're in the NOLA again. I thought we already did that. We already did that.
No, he did. No, he did. He's got one in 5044 Meadowdale.
All right. is he? Where is he? Meadow.
See it?
Dex do deals. Okay. I don't see that one. Okay,
Don't
there it
see
is. There it is. All right. So 5044 Meadowdale Street. They're gonna have a baby on air.
It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2626 square feet. It's for sale by owner. Zillow has it estimated at 320 and it's listed at 250. Been on the market 83 days. So right off the hop, I'm going to say that this is overpriced, knowing the way the markets are, the way wholesaling works, and how active investors are. Houses that are priced well don't sit on the market for 83 days, but let's not just assume, let's check. I just tell you guys what the indicators are that I see that give me hints about what I'm working with. So those are the hints I'm taking. I'm going to, Zillow has its estimate at 320. So I think that there could be an ARV up there, but we don't know. 83 days on market's not great. And let's just look at the year build and whatnot.
I don't see a year build.
I don't see no data. Here we are. So here's a 300 comp, really nicely finished home from 18. So yeah, that 320 could be real. Just judging by that guy right there.
Yeah, I see one for 311, but I don't see the square footage of ours though. So you got
ours is 2626.
Okay, this is 2585, and it sold back in November of last year. The lot sizes are basically ours is a little small. This was an 8645. Their lot is, this lot is 8640. Ours is 6439. So.
Sorry, I lost you there, Ty.
You did? Oh.
Yeah, it's all.
You hear me?
I hear you great now. Yep.
All right.
So there's a lot of evidence for a 320 ARV for sure. Now, being in this part of Louisiana, you're gonna want to lock this thing up at about 50% of ARV. So 160, 170. Oh. She's listed at what? 250. She's high. She high. Super high. These houses take quite a bit to get fixed up to the finish that they need to be to hit that 300 mark. So, and there's not a ton of activity out there. There's sales, but it's not a super high demand area. But might possibly get away with buying that for around 200. Possibly. I don't do enough deals in Louisiana, so I could be off on what number you need to lock that up at, but ARV for sure is around 310, 315.
Okay. All right. See where else we're gonna go here.
Scott Osborne. Oh, let's do this for Sharon. 3531 Hill Street, Hope Mills, North Carolina.
3531 Hill Street. 3531 Hill Street. Share your screen.
So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1633 square footer that's on the market was just reduced $11,500. That is for sale. The finishes of the house appear to be quite cute. Built in 1900 on 0.6 acres. Been listed forever. This seems to be ARV, but let's just look.
So what's it listed at?
90.
You got 90, showing 90.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a little bit higher than that. There's a 117 sale here on Bullard Street. That was really nice. That's a little smaller. So, you know, you could hit the 120. Let's see what else we got. Here's a 3.2, sold for 135. So that could be right too. That looks about as high as it gets. So I think 135 is the high end of that. Yeah, 135, and then you're in North Carolina. So I mean, that's just, this feels like a retail deal to me. But 135, if you were going to try to buy this wholesale, I think you'd want to be around 70 grand. See what you can do. It's a cute house.
All right, boom. All right, so what we got here? Let's go to New Haven, Connecticut. Glenn Brantley. What's up, Glenn?
Okay.
The Glenn man. So, 25 Crofton Street. 25.
That was in where?
New Haven, Connecticut.
Two bed, one bath, 1166 square footer. Zillow has it pegged at 177,858. This is a single family built in 1960 that's on a third acre. Third acre in New Haven, Connecticut. Here we go. This looks like a newer build next door. Built in 08, yep. So that's not helpful.
Yeah, they got 250 for that one.
Here's a 2.2 1040 that sold for 148.
I see a 160 on Burwell Street.
Is that the one on 120?
Yeah, 120 Burwell.
So that's a little larger though.
That particular house?
Yeah.
What are you showing? I'm showing 960. What are you showing?
I'm showing 32.
How much?
160 sale.
Yeah, 160 sale.
Sold at 160 sale and 1632 square feet.
Okay. All right. Let me look at it.
What do you show?
I'm just showing 960. Let me see here. Let me look at it.
Here's a 3-1, 1184, sold for 112.
They must have added some square footage.
Yeah. This is built in 83. What's our year of construction, Ty?
1960.
Just 23 years newer, and it sold for 112.
Mm.
Here's a 50 built on a 10,000 square foot lot that sold for 230. 3-2-1344.
Mm.
How big is ours again?
1166.
So it's within 200 square feet. I'm gonna use that one to pull us up to about 200, Ty.
Okay. Boom.
Yep.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
All right, let's go here to Atlanta. Somebody, Giovanni, another Giovanni, last name, not first name, in Atlanta throwing the 2000 Louise Place.
Looks to be a multifamily, Ty.
Oh, really?
Well,
okay. Well, is it?
Maybe. Single family. No.
It is? Okay.
Family, 8-bed, 5-bath, 3,048 square foot house that sold in 2017 for $40K.
That we don't find a comp for. Let's see what we got. No, we got a lot of them. How many square feet? 3,000? Okay, that's common size for that house, huh? Oh, it was built in 2003, so okay, subdivision. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Let's see.
Interesting, right?
Yes. What do you think? I see what I think.
I mean, I have a hard time believing this is a single family house, but
Well, I'm looking at on the same street, 2035. It sold back in August of this year for 360. It's 2624 square feet on 7492 lot size. Seems like our lot is double what the norm is in that subdivision. But
that's 2035 lowest you pulled up?
Yeah, 2035 lowest.
Yep. And that appears to be a remodel. So I think that's your comp.
Yeah. So will we give it a little more?
Yeah, with the lot size and all that, I'd say you could hit 375.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a remodel right there. So okay. So boom, just like that. All right, Atlanta. Thank you from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, let's go to what is that? Voorhees?
Voorhees, New Jersey.
New Jersey. I dated a chick in college from New Jersey, from Mantua, New Jersey.
106. What's the address?
106 Cornell Drive.
Can I ask you a question about her?
About the chick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was she a Mantua?
I hear her now. So what the F that mean? She had this old funk attitude. Good people though, but oh boy.
106 Cornell Drive. What?
106 Cornell Drive. Core, Cornell.
Port
Drive.
Cornell Drive. And where is it at?
Voorhees. Boore. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. They're probably laughing at me, but that's how it looks.
B what?
V is in Victor. Oorhees.
Got it.
Oh, if you want to join us live, just go to comps101.com and select the red button, and we'll add you in.
Can't see the bed bath count, but
Nope.
it is 1792 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Zillow has it pegged at 260.
Yep. Got two comps on the same street.
Two comps on the same street. Let's see what they say to me.
Lot a little bigger, but on the one I'm comping. But
Here's a 3-1 1864 square footer that sold for 190.
you don't see the one 265.5 sold back in July. 135 Cardinal Lane.
Let me see. I see one for 256. How big is ours again?
1792.
Here's a 272 on 1708 square feet.
What was the price?
272
What street? Champagne?
on Yale Road.
Okay, I don't see that one.
What's your number at?
I'm thinking around 260 to 265.
Yep, I think that's right on. Right on the money.
Oh. All right. Somebody say, yo, Nest Best said it was a duplex. I guess I've been replying to one of the other ones.
Must be that big one we're looking at in Atlanta.
Yeah. Jacksonville.
Cool.
584 East 59th Street, Jacksonville, Florida. .584 East 59th. 584.
Was she a Mantua?
M-A-N-U. I think it's spelled M-M-M-A-N-U-T-A. Mantua.
Mantua. 1474 square footer. Zillow has it estimated at 114. Here's a 4.2 that's a little smaller, sold recently, nicely remodeled at 135. So I'm going to let that push us up to about 145. I don't think we're going to beat that.
Yeah, I see it. On East 58th. Is that the one?
Yep.
Yeah, it's right there too.
I think that's our number. One. I'm going to call it 140.
Okay. All right, boom. There you go.
There you go.
Comp hour, you know what? Off. Let's go to Virginia.
Norfolk.
Norfolk. 781 C Avenue. Guys, please share this if you like what's happening here. So we would love to do more for you.
3-bed, 2-bath, 1508 square footer in Norfolk, Virginia. Zillow has it estimated at 147,428. So I know we can be north of 140 because of this comp here. That's a 1088 square footer remodeled at 143. So we're north of that. But then once we get to these 150s, 160s, we're much larger. So what's the size of ours?
1470. Built in
This is the comp right here. 205, 1520.
Built in 2000, wasn't it?
Was this one built in It was, yeah, you're right. When's ours built?
1900.
1900?
Yeah.
Old ass. When was that other comp that I saw there? When's that 143 built?
I don't see that on my.
1894. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang on to this one, guys. I'm gonna call ours a 150 ARV.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay, we're gonna cover a couple more here. Let's go to Riverside, California. I love going to California on these.
Riverside.
Chris the Shark. What's up, Chris? 3610 Washington Street.
Is Chris on is with us today right now?
No. I spoke to him earlier this week.
Oh yeah. He's a good dude.
Oh yeah.
$3610 Washington Street in Riverside.
Yeah.
Pre-foreclosure looks like they owe around $416K. That's usually what the Zestimate comes in at on a pre-foreclosure. For those of you that want to know, why is this number here? Why is this number here on a pre-foreclosure? It's not. They don't have it listed at $416,568. This is what they owe the lender. This is what the lender is foreclosing for. Okay.
And that's like.
That doesn't mean that's all they owe. That means that's what they owe the lender. There's still going to be fees. There's still going to be, there could be back arrears.
And I'm not really seeing anything above,
How many square feet is this thing?
960. I'm not seeing anything above 379.
What square footage are you getting?
960 is what I'm showing.
Mine, Zillow shows it as a 17,600 square footer.
That is off.
Off. And you got 960?
Yeah, that's the common size of the houses in that area.
Here's a 1300 that sold for 437. So this 416 is off.
Yeah. It's around 360, 370 or so from what I'm showing.
For that size, I think that's probably right. 360.
Yeah, I see some consistent 395, 360, 325, 379, 365, 331.
Here's a 395. Okay, cool. So let's call it. Let's meet in the middle, Ty, and call it a 375.
Okay. Boom. Boom. All right, guys, we've been rocking and rolling about an hour now. I guess you want to add anything, Jamil? But, we got to talk to the sponsors, but you want to add anything before we get to those cats?
Yeah, guys, just go back and comp the ones that we comped with you. That's a great way to get some good practice. You can see what we're looking at, where our mouses go, the things, the indicators that we're looking at, and enjoy your week. Get out there, look at more houses, comp more houses, and go make some money.
All right, guys, before we go, we want to just share a little message from two guys that want to be stars. So here they are.
Let's track it. I'm Jamil, and I was looking for Ask Flip Man all over the internet. I could not find this man to save my life. I was tracking him down, and then I figured out I could skip trace him. And where did I skip trace him at? Skip2flip.com. Skip2flip.com. What do you want to tell?
He overpaid. You don't have to overpay by simply using the code FlipMan.
Use code FlipMan, guys. 15 cents click. Skips. Skip2flip.com.
Boom.
Oh.
That was the good old days.
Yeah.
Was that back in June when I came, or was it the first time? I was back in June. Y'all were in the new office then.
Yeah.
All right, man. Again, we appreciate Jamil taking out his busy day in LA. He's not in Arizona to bless us with his knowledge.
Appreciate all of you guys. You're the best, and Ty, so are you, bro.
No problem at all. As I always say, we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.